And then you've got like the case. So pretty cool. Man, I'm fighting this box, chat. What's up, chat? Today we're going to be doing the Zoom 75 Tiga. Yeah, so this is what I wanted to try out today. This is cork, which is pretty interesting. So we have like a cork PE foam sheet. It's on the back. It almost looks like a Band-Aid. So we're going to try this today. I want to see what it sounds like. Then we have like cork foam, like plate foam. I like these little accordion-esque things that they include the foams into. And then here's like your standard foams in here, which we're gonna not use any of this. I do want to try out the cork. Like, we've all heard foam before. I'm just curious how the cork actually changes things. For the switches today, we're using some more of the Arana switches from Wuche. These are the black ones. These feel like full travel, pre-lubed, feels really smooth. So you have polycarbonate aluminum FR4 palm plate. This is the keyboard itself, which comes in a really nice case. Pretty nice box. It says Zoom 75 Tiga there. Got some cool little design elements around it. It looks like a cargo crate. It opens up like this. You've got like this sort of door that opens, and then you have drawers that have like the accessories inside. And then you've got like the case. So pretty cool. Man, I'm fighting this box, chat. So we also did receive the polycarbonate plate and the aluminum plate. So today we're actually going to use alu. I think with the switches we're using today, the aluminum will be better. So they also sent us another pour-on kit, which has an even different type of foam. So there's 3 different types of foam for this board, which is kind of interesting. You get a little screwdriver. Oh, pretty nice. We've got some stabilizers, a magnetic badge that I guess you can replace instead of the screen. Pretty cute. We've got a rear badge. They also give you like a nice cable, which is giving like ordinary vibes, wired in cable, like the soft touch. This is actually like, guys, this is a nice cable included in the box. Like, that's what I'm using right now, is like a soft touch. I've been really enjoying them. So pretty sick that you get one included in the case. And then we have our mounting styles, chat. So they slimmed down the mounting styles compared to the last board. Now you have top mount, silica gel, elastic bar, and split O-ring. I think today we're gonna use split O-ring. This is what's nice too, chat. Today we have a 1.6 non-flex cut. They are finally listening. Okay, so they are using the Pogo like magnetic connectors, and the same for the screen and the knob. So technically this should be super clean to build. So you have 1.6 mil non-flex cut PCB. Wow, a ton of support. Holy cow. Split space bars, 7U bottom row and 6.25 bottom row. You have ISO support, split backspace. You've got a ton of support on this hot swap PCB. Look at all the dang sockets. Wow. Yeah, so literally you just sit everything together and then clip it together and it's done. No plugging anything in. And you've got your dongle here for your wireless. So we have what is called the milk tea colorway, which is this like nice cream color with pink accents, or they're like pinkish purple accents. It's your side profile, which I think is a bit of an improvement over the normal Zoom 75. You've got this subtle curve back here, a curve here, another little cut here. It just feels a little more angular. And in theory, this should make it easier to open the ball latch system. The back edge of this is also probably the best looking from Zoom so far. Like, I really like this. This feels nice. Like, they're actually getting their designs improved. For a while, I felt like they've been pretty simplistic. I like this too. It's kind of clean too. Yo, wait. I kind of really like this actually. Oh wait, look, they have like branded Mellatrix feet too. So this is where that little badge goes, chat. Right here. Matrix 4.0. It kind of feels a little Matrixy, right? So here's that badge. And then this just... Huh. Yeah, so it just sits right there. Yeah, it's pretty nice actually, dude. And then like I said, because of these little angles, you can kind of grab the case and pop it open. Because it's ball latch. Easy in, easy out. And look, you can see all the pogo pins right here for the screen, for the knob. And then this is the main one at the bottom. where the PCB will rest. Yeah, look, they've even got force brakes installed now here, like around the case. It seems like they really listened to a lot of feedback from everybody on this one, which I'm definitely here for. I think it's a huge improvement so far, like a lot of good quality of life changes. Now, I think if I remember correctly, these stabs are meant to just be used stock. These are their like stupid stabs, I think, where you don't have to lube them. But I think you're just meant to like clip these in and go, you know. I think I need to like lube the housing side. I'll just use a subtle amount, I think. Because there's like silicone on the parts where the wire sits. Just trying to fix where all the contact points are and see if that solves the issue. Okay, so that's what we'll have to do, it seems. Every contact point on the stem to the housing, we need to adjust the lube there. These stabs are also really tight on the keycap. I don't know what that's all about. If that's a PBT fan sample thing or just these stabs. I haven't used these enough to like properly judge them, you could say. Let us figure out how we install the split O-ring mechanism here. I think it goes like this. It looks like. Because it looks like the piece is sandwiched between the O-ring, right? So I think that's how it's meant to go. Tonight we're gonna bring our son trick-or-treating for the first time, which I'm pretty excited about. He's been really excited. We've been talking him up, telling him how to do it and everything. But I mean, some of the people were like dressed up, you know, like witches and stuff. So like very out of the ordinary for his day-to-day, you know what I'm saying? I can understand why he was a little nervous. Whoa. Yo, y'all saw that? I just sat it down and it lit up. These little guys here slot into here. It's kind of nice so that the pieces align and stay in place. Very clever. Let's see if it works. This is like insane. Like, I don't know if you guys see that, but it just clicks and locks instantly. And then we align this, drop it in, push these into place, I assume. Okay, I'm being met with some resistance, which I'm not a fan of. What is preventing me here from locking in this top frame? Oh, I'm stupid. I see what it is. It's because I put switches where the screen is at. So it wasn't able to like close down. Oh shit. I don't know if mine is damaged, chat. It's darker on one side, right? I might have messed it up whenever we had those two switches underneath. I didn't push hard. Alright, so in the video, you guys might have noticed that the screen is like partially black. I did find out that was something I did whenever I was trying to close the case. I had the two switches installed under the screen. I just wanted to make this like little edit for you guys so you know not to put those two switches in the PCB and plate if you are going to be using the screen or magnet or whatever. Because yeah, I totally just forgot whenever I was building the assembly. And then whenever I was trying to close it, it wasn't closing. That is the resistance that I was feeling, which I did realize in the stream. However, whenever I did try to close it, that is what damaged the screen. I'm 100% sure that's the problem. I doubt that was a faulty thing from Melotrix at all. It's definitely a me problem. But yeah, just watch out for that, because I do think the screen is an awesome feature. Probably like one of the main selling features, I would say. It's super crisp, like way more crisp than other screens I've tried, like even in my Matrix Corsa. This screen is like super nice. You're definitely gonna want to use it for GIFs or customization and stuff like that. So anyway, hope you enjoy the rest of the stream and the sound tests. But that is the screen. Pretty cute, but regardless, let's see what else we can do with it. So you've got a puppy dog, temperature, a few menus. This is really cute here. RGB is really nice on here too. Favorite Halloween candy? You know what? I would say stuff I don't normally get. I really like Whoopers, which is like a malted chocolate. It feels like something my dad would eat, you know? For some reason, I really like that flavor. It sounds all right. I think here's my biggest criticism to Zoom. Overall, this board has been a huge improvement over all of your other projects. The design looks better, the ball catch, the magnets, the pogo pins, the connectors, everything feels really good. The screen looks beautiful. The knob also really cool. Super clean, like soft typing feel with the different mounting styles. And I like that you condense down the mounting to just focus on 4. I think that's a good idea. The only thing now, you've got a 1.6 millimeter non-flex cut PCB. Amazing. Come here. There's one more thing. No flex cuts on the plate. That is the next thing that would take this board up through the roof. If you took the flex cuts off the plate, that would be so great. I just think the flex cut plate is leading to a bit of still like a lack of crispness in the sound. We use the black arowana switches, the cork PE sheet, no case foam. We're doing the split O-ring mount, and PPT fans ABS keycaps with an aluminum plate, but the aluminum plate has flex cuts and a 1.6 non-flex PCB. Overall sounds okay. It doesn't sound foamy to me. It just sounds like it's still got a bit of flatness, which I think is because of the aluminum flex cutted plate. Like with these switches, I did expect it to have a different sound overall. It's still, to be fair, in my opinion, from all the Zoom boards that I've built, this is the best sounding one by a long shot. These are like more of like an MX Black full travel type of switch. If we use something long pole, I'm sure this would sound a lot louder. The stabilizers with the like silicone inside, especially on the shift, it does lead to like a more muted stab sound. Spacebar actually sounds okay. Spacebar's got a good pop to it. Because these are full travel, I went with the aluminum plate to bring the volume up. If we would have went with like PC or Palm, it would have been really quiet, I think. Like, it is pretty crisp, I would say. Let me get a Ghost Dragon real quick. Before we swap the spacebar, let's just swap the H and see a comparison, G and H, with and without a long pulse switch, and see the difference in the sound there. Oddly enough, I cannot hear much of a difference. J is a Ghost Dragon, G is the Arowana Black. Relatively similar, to be honest. Let's do the spacebar. I think that'll be a bigger difference. Spacebar's clapping. Yeah, so I think the spacebar much better now. So yeah, I mean, overall, still like the sound. It's just for me, I think, you know, I would really like to see them do no flex cuts on the plate. I think that would be huge for the sound. I'm still happy with the build. I think it sounds pretty good. Is it smoochable? I think so, because it is still the best of their design. So I can smooch it because it's an improvement. We'll give it a little kiss for you guys here. There you go. So let's go over my thoughts. Design, I think this is the best looking Zoom so far. I like the side profile. It's a lot more clean, got some angles to it. The back especially, like, this is clean as hell. Love this. Love this side profile even more because of this little accent almost here. Overall, huge improvement. For design, I'll give it an 8.5. I think it's definitely the best that Zoom has done. I think also, speaking to layout, you have so much layout support. I like that they take those steps, okay, inside to make it so compatible for the whole world. I think that is awesome. So bonus points there. So typing feel, you know, we can give it an 8.5 too. 8.5 on the typing feel because, you know, you do have the flexibility, but so far it's not the bounciest thing in the world. So I don't know that you can make it a trampoline, but it is soft. It is comfortable. The sound, I'll give the sound like a 7. I still feel like it has room for improvement. I would love to see you take away the flex cuts on the plate. I think that would be a huge improvement. I know that in the group buy it looks like that is done, which is good if it stays that way. But the one that I received has flex cuts, so I have to judge it on what's in front of me. So starts at I believe this starts at like 195, 210, depending on the color that you go with, depending on the PCB you choose. I think it's a fair price for what you're getting, to be honest. I think like I said, it's probably their best board so far. Overall, like an 8 for the board. Zoom Tiga, an 8 out of 10. I think it's a good board if you're in the market for the 75s. If you have been wanting to try a Melotrix board, I do see the appeal too. There's a lot of features on this. The magnetic stuff, all that is really nice. Like, this board was very easy to assemble. Thanks for tuning in, as always. And until next time, I'll key you later. Peace.